Ooh, that was nasty. That was nasty. Come on, man. Pass the fucking ball, dude. Yeah, I got you, bro. Oh, he done already left. Got him. Thought he made it at the end. Come on, man. Pass the fucking ball, dude. I'm trying to take it down to the damn paint every time. beat these niggas. I almost lost.
Max up, bust down, max up, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust down, open up, seal up, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the whole name, the buzz, we don't even, yeah, we just buzz down, got my heat on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, but it no buzz down.
I mean, yeah, dude. It was 3 against 1, bro. Are you really bragging?
It's a buzz now. Got it in the whole name. Buzz. We don't even. Yeah, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but it no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'm a buzz down. Buzz down. Seal up. Buzz down. Break it down. Buzz down. Buzz down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I up. Yeah, it's my decorator. What else? Draw 6 like PlayStation. Station. Can't keep my weight. My been patient. In the dick. In the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold like Martin. Bring it down, pick it up, put it up, bring it back, then up, it's a buzz now. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even, yeah, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but it no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'm a buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Ball. Now pass taken away by the Thunder to Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper won't go down.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
JaVale McGee to ball. From long range. Offensive board. Westbrook with it. Down 2. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
OKC ball. Westbrook. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Won't go down.
So what?
Ball into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Beyond the arc for 3. It's George with the rebound. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Go to work, man. That's all you. That's all you.
Screen coming. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Ingram right there for the rebound. To James. Throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Inside, he scores.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body 1 possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
James. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. To George. Fires the 3, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage. At his size, on the wing, that's a tough matchup on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, let me tell you about why he's so great defensively. He gets up into you and forces you one way. Does not give you an option to dance with the basketball. That wingspan, that frame, that size, that strength, and that lateral quickness. Oh, there's no getting by Mr. George.
And scores. Great body control on the step through. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
To Westbrook. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To James. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To Adams. Rejected by McGee.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Westbrook to Adams. Shot clock violation. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 15.
A drive-by ball, but he can't finish. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
I got him. Here we go. Right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Lakers ball. James. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
LeBron into the front court. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game.
Let's go. Y'all know what time it is.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. The shot turned away by Robertson.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Stuffs it down with authority.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LBJ. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Add one more to his total. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Here comes the screen. Schroeder. It's denied by LeBron.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ball. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Ball with the basketball. Leads forward. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Great pass to set it up. leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You're going to see a team take the lead here?
To James. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder. And a throwdown.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. 4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Here's Schroeder with it. Looking to make something happen. To Paul George. Has a look. The shot by George won't go down. To James. Great dish to set it up. Blocked away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Schroeder. Curling inside. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Ball. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Down low, Noel. Count it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Ball goes to the right side. He gets it.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Thunder with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. This for the tie. That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's Russ at the controls.
Nice, you good, you good. Shot. Here, coming left.
Take stock of the floor. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
OKC now with 4 to shoot. George lets it fly. That's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lonzo with it. Tie game, third quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Adams.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Westbrook. Knocks it down from mid-range. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Lakers at the controls right now. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. JaVale McGee to ball. The shot turned away by Adams.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul to Westbrook. And McGee there for the rebound. Nice swat that time.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To George. And a nice finish at the rim.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
It's PG for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
James. Good. Off a spin.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Westbrook buries the 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Walton making some changes on the court.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Los Angeles, they have it. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Russell Westbrook steps into it, just off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Westbrook to Paul George. Down to Grant. The screen sets him up for two.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Could not throw it down. George. James clears the rebound. Third quarter comes to an end. No separation so far. It's all even. All even through three quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the fourth? Los Angeles has the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Westbrook to George. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. The drive by Westbrook, but a shot stays out. The monster stuff.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul George. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. We've seen Paul George's game evolve in recent years. Mixed results, Jay. How does he get back to being that elite two-way guy?
I think he needs to find a way to be aggressive. Let me bring you in and tell you what he dealt with this past year. When you're a guy who's used to having the ball in your hands, you can make more mistakes because you have more possessions. Then all of a sudden, when you play with a ball-dominant guard like Russell Westbrook, you don't have the ball as much, which means you try to make more out of less opportunity that you have. You force the action way more. Look for Paul George to be way more assertive in this game and find his rhythm by having the ball in his hands.
Russ at the controls. To George. Westbrook, down low Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
To Ball. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Westbrook across the timeline. Leads 5. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, Ed. And that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more. And he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Westbrook buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George to Westbrook. For 3, how's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Andre Roberson. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. Oklahoma City Thunder are in the
It's rejected by Noel.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Westbrook. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Ball. Shot from the lane won't go. The Thunder have the possession. Westbrook. He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
team foul number 3. Oklahoma City Thunder are in the penalty.
Nope. First one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Westbrook into the front court. Up a dozen. George. Second effort. 20-footer at the buzzer. Shot by Westbrook won't go. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Let's